So again, I'm going into this not really being the favorite here. Because like some others definitely checked out the maps a bit more. But it's a seasonal thing, I just want to collect some points. There's of course a high chance that tomorrow it is conflicting with the Big Trackmania Cup and I cannot really play. Also, I can say in the knockout, as a last week's knockout, I got such a bad position on that with the point system that they actually use. Like such a bad position I got. Also I barely got any points for the knockout. I could have also just not played it, to be honest. It wouldn't have been much worse than what I got. With my 5th place or what it was, or 6th place. So that was quite unfortunate. Also the points that I missed by getting knocked out, how much I would have actually gotten if I went through, that's actually crazy. I see some people driving the other way around. Now I'm a little bit worried, I'm not sure if they just troll around here, or if there's actually a line that is just faster. Can that be a thing? If you drive like this. Let's see how fast that is. Dude, this is actually extremely similar. Huh. And that was my first try. That was a mistake. I had still some mistakes, 23.5, but it's super similar. I don't know what's better. Of course you spare this long preview section. Okay, we start. We do 1 round per map. Only 1 round, then we switch. I go stadium now. There's Finalist mode in the ending. That's basically how it works. The point system might have changed since last week, because last week was a bit yak. We have to check that out then. How many points we need and how many points we get in each round. We see that after the first round. Oh, I PB'd. Then it is, I guess, better. Point limit 333. Okay, this is much higher than last week. We had a point limit of like 111 or something like that. That was super strange because everyone reached it quickly and then we had just a finalist battle. Okay. Now we try from Rally Raceway to Hot Wheel Desert. Okay, so this time we go a little bit different than last time. Last time we started in grass, and then the next map was a transition from grass to the Hot Wheel Desert. Then we did Hot Wheel Desert, then we transitioned Hot Wheel Desert to Ice, then came to Ice map, then from Ice to Rally Dirt. Now we actually started at Rally Dirt, and we go now diagonal into the other into the other direction. So now we actually drive here. But this is actually one connector that I don't know well, because we haven't done it last week. Oh yeah, I noticed that I don't know it very well. Oh, 5 minutes warm-up. Kirby messed up again. But for me it's good. Because as you see, I had no idea where to go. Also here, it wouldn't have the speed now. In the best case, we just drive these 5 minutes. No! Okay, made it. New CR, CHO danger. Okay. Also, again a bit of messing up on the hosting side. He voted the wrong map, apparently. Dude. This is also the wrong map. I think. God, what's going on here? It was already last week super confusing. But now it gets even crazier. Finally, we are on the right map. Okay, then let's go. Let's see what I can get on this map. I will have the speed now for this cut jump at least. Second. Whew. Okay, good. So now we will only play Hot Oasis, so we'll stay in that water wood section. This is like the most difficult track that we have. We have to do 3 laps here, and on all 3 laps we have to hit this section. A water bounce, exit into bug slide. But it can be a good map for me, because people are not very consistent on this. But I can also be inconsistent. Depends a lot on what happens here with these wall banks, for example. Would be worth a clip, right? Flip. I never thought that I would almost drop the place there. Oh, fourth. I sniped one. That was not a great run, not gonna lie. My PB is a 34, that would have been almost first. And Waldo only 8th. On this map anything can happen. So now we transfer from Hot Oasis to Grassy Circuit, I think. This is exactly the map with this rally car. But to be honest, the rally car driving will not matter. Also first of all, it's mega easy to do with action keys. And secondly, like the bug slide is like the most important thing. Fourth place. I didn't get a good transition. Taranto won twice. I'm ahead of Molle. Lol. So now comes my worst map in comparison, because most tracks people can make mistakes, but Grassy Circuit is like a pure pace map and super easy, and people are trained on it, and here it's difficult. And this was the reason why I got knocked out in the last knockout. Any other map would have been pretty easy to survive, but this map here was just pure pace and everyone got through. Yeah. We also do a 3-lapper on this track. So the one good thing is that it's long. You see it here already, I'm somehow only 8th. I know there is a different line for the bug slide, but that seems risky. Like, I can see failing that, especially when you have to do it 3 times. Yes, I got a podium and an improvement of 2 seconds from my own PB. So that's good. I stay in touch with the others. So now Crazy Circuit will transfer to ice, and this is also a connector that we haven't played in the last week. Or have we? We might have done so. Or not myself, but others in the knockout. Yeah, in the end of the knockout. Ah, there comes the slalom around the holes. Good that I saw that. I would have missed that and would have gone into the holes. So here to the left, and here to the right. And now comes the, for me, impossible cut. So I go safe here. Oh, I hate that part. Again, I have no speed up this ice. I tried to save it, but there's just no way to save it. It's just impossible. Nein. And Molle passes me. One is close, but I kept that place. Yeah. Vitor Lol 125. Like, he always goes for that cut and somehow he survives it, but he is also very practiced on these tracks. Okay. Now we will play the full ice map, and then we will obviously transfer from ice to the rally dirt. And then the question is, how do we continue from rally dirt? Do we then transfer to grass? We do transfer differently than in the first rotation. But either back to ice or then to grass. I guess to grass. Okay, back to ice you also have to do at some point anyway. Amazing. I had a bad gear, nothing I could have done now. Jumping to the booster, now again the cut. Oh my god, is this a shit part. The thing is that the safe way is also annoying to drive, as you just saw. Like, I didn't survive the safe way. And the risky way is like over difficult. You just cannot really do it. Now I have to deal with this again. I've made it this time. Yeah, but I'm now only 8th, and I tell you I would have had a much better place if it wasn't for this extra respawn. Yeah, Aura, for example, is right in front of me. And Lauritz as well. Like, those two places I would have had. But the others are a bit too far. So, Icy Summit to... Oh, to actually... to Hot Oasis. Ah. Interesting. So we do the AO8 now. We don't go back to Rally. I couldn't have got... Also, it was not possible to get that any worse. Oh, but that was a nice AO8 at least. Okay, I went up to 5th. But 5th is like... No, in the point system, 5th doesn't really help you. You need like... the top places, a first, a second place. This is where you really get points. And Vitor LOL is creating big gaps now because he's so often winning, like on the ice. Like he basically won every single round that had to do with the ice part. Now in Fredwall, for example, completely fucked it up, but I only gained 4 points on him. But when he wins a round, I lose 10. Yeah, even though the average of position is the same. The problem is that these big margins in the top places, they don't really help me. When we have... So they are very bad for me since we are only 10 players on the server. If we had a full server and a really bad run, a really crashed one by one of the other drivers would actually mean that they lose like 20 places. Then the consistency around 5th place is good. Then you still make good points compared to them. But since they are in completely bad rounds, since they are not losing anything, as literally they don't lose anything to you, since that's the case, it only matters how many super good records they get. And I, of course, without training, I don't have the pace to get any good records. It's only possible on maps like this. In case that I am the one that survives. 3 laps in a row. I'm not sure I actually gained a position. I'm not sure if respawning was better or not, but it might have been better. Respawn is far, but you have so much speed, and since I survived it after the respawn, it's probably decent. So I take a 3rd place here. Actually even a PB. I mean, every podium that I can get, now points-wise, is quite important. So now we transfer from Hot Oasis to the Rally map. And this is an incredibly funny round, or route, rather. Nice, in the warm-up I get my best one. And I'm 1.7 seconds behind. That's so crazy. Huh. one. I wished I had the other. What? Achso. Scheiße. Ah, when you don't know the maps well enough. I wanted to do this. Yeah, this is one of the tracks that I actually wanted to train, but then I didn't have time because the cup started. Ah. I saw good chances for a great position on this track. I thought that's the trick, you know. The trick is to respawn and turn around. Take the reactor down. Naja, we are back in Rally Raceway. Why do I have such a bad position? If you compared with earlier. I still went up to 5th. 12th PB even. Or equal or 12th PB, I don't know. With sliders is in front. These 5th places are annoying me so hard. Like, this point system couldn't be any worse for me. Also, really, this point system couldn't be any worse. 5th place is like my standard position in most of these rounds, and this is the worst position to have. From the good places. We drive now from Rally Raceway back to Ice. Okay. Our first time that we play this map in the cup. Like, if there were more players playing, then it would be fine. But with this amount of players, it's like... The thing is, I also cannot create a gap to the other players that are far behind me in the standings. Like, They are actually not that far behind me. When I get Finalist, they can quickly catch up to me. Because I can only win 1 or 2 points all the time when I'm 5th. We drive ice a lot though. I mean, the next map is again gonna be the full ice map, where Vitalol is very strong. It's annoying if someone actually overtakes me. Oh, that was a battle with sliders. There are only 7 players on the server. Only 7 players are on the server. We are closing in to Finalist mode. Also, the first players are closing in. I hate that so much. Cannot play this. Like, this is so bad. So badly built, this whole section. The risky way, way too risky, and the safe way is super, super annoying. Like, a safe way is just not safe either. And especially the risky part is like over 10 seconds faster. And Vitor LOL is consistent with it. Ah, fourth actually, wow. Oh, Fredwolf was leading. Oh, Vitor LOL is missing it by 1 point, the finalist. That's good for me, because I catch up further. Fredwolf, however, he needed to be second and he got second. Imagine he would have been third. Then both of them would have missed finalist by 1 point. That would have been actually a bit funny. Yeah, now we will go from Icy Summit to Grass. And then comes Crazy Circuit when they are finalists, especially when Taranto becomes finalist. We do Crazy Circuit, and this is exactly the one moment where I cannot deny anything. And now comes this map, yeah, true, with a hole. I mean, Fredwolf could win on this, but yeah, there's a bit of RNG. And the question is, how do you drive it? What is your idea for this? They are 4 seconds ahead? Oh! They probably found a line that works very well. So the cool thing is that Vitor LOL was missing 1 point. So... but oof. Yeah, that's bad for me. I was hoping that I get finalist in the next round if I do well, but I literally have to win. I need to win, but now becomes Grassy Circuit, so there's no chance to win. That means I will also miss finalist by a little bit. I can basically go full YOLO. Because the only thing that counts for me is win. And I will get finalist anyway. Like, even if I get twice last, I will get finalist within 2 rounds. I can just full YOLO. Like, I have to, of course, make sure that I finish. But that's not so big of an issue on this track. Now I can show you what these other players are doing. They actually jump to here, you know? But this is like... you see, I'm not consistent with that. And because of that, I'm unsure if I should really try it. You see? It's like, I don't really feel it. I could go for that, but this also makes not much sense, to be honest. And I'm also not sure how much faster that line even is. But I'm pretty sure that all of them are doing it, and because of that they are early in that CP. I will risk my bug slide just a lot more. I didn't really get as good. Seventh? Now, yeah, the good thing is that we leave this track. Tarantu. No matter what happens. It's not a finalist winning. It's not a finalist winning. Wait, Tarantu was finalist. Oh, then it was good that Molle won. But yeah, now comes my issue. All of them became finalists before I am finalist. Like, imagine I would have been finalist as well now, then I literally have a winning chance. And the chance for that to happen wasn't even that low, I would say. So we transfer now from here to Hot Wheel Desert. And then my chance will be on Hot Wheel Desert. So again, I will be finalist if I just finish. So I go all in, and there is a cut on this track, which is this bumper here. And if it bumps me towards the checkpoint, I could basically deny all of them. So I will go for that. And for them, the question is, do they also go for it? They are of course finalists, maybe they want to go that risk. But if all go for it, then someone will get it clean. No, they sniped me. I got a good horse. How do they snipe me? Last week the same happened. Was also in finalist mode. We got this map. And Fredwolf sniped me at the end. Like, of course I have no idea how to play this map. Especially it has super weird water physics. Unfortunate. Like, if I sniped in there, I could have won this. But yeah, from here on I'm also finalist, and now I have of course also one issue. There is a chance that I'm not even getting 5th. Because now that I'm finalist and all the others are still in, all the others will... Also the others behind me will still catch up to me, and since I could never create a huge gap, no? Like the whole system flaws because of the amount of players. Oh, also this was an amazing first lap. I would really buy that. We have now a 3-lapper, let's go. looks good. GG! Huge PB. Boah, I almost won the cup, man. If they didn't deny me there. That was of course clean. The first 2 laps already through. The last lap was of course not that great. If someone was somewhat close, or if Sliders who was behind me, if he got that really clean, it could have been dangerous for me. Because of course when you land without any speed in the penalty, you lose many seconds compared to a perfect box slide. But good, for the season, this is definitely a good result. Of course, first place would have been better, not gonna lie. But I can be happy, because I'm obviously not second best player on the server, and I got a better position than I should have. But there was also the risk, you see that Auvra needs 2 more rounds, and then he will be also finalist. And Sliders is finalist now. And I was better than Sliders, and I was much better than Aura, but there is a high chance that, like, if I wouldn't have closed out this map, there's a high chance that I end up in a finalist battle against Auvra. And there is of course a chance that he beats me. Especially we go to ice once again. We again go to ice. Like, how often do we go to ice? Fredwolf touching there, but he still kept somewhat speed and gear. That's surprising. And now he lost speed. Now he is in the mud. He looks good for Taranto then. Oh, Molle is coming, Molle is coming. To be honest, for me it's better if Molle wins. The top 3 of the season do get prize money. And Molle is miles in front in the season. So Molle is basically impossible to beat. For me, it is good when my other opponents for the top 3 in the season are losing points on me now. So Molle denying them is actually the best that could happen. And now ideally Sliders is winning the next round. And then Auvra. Because Fredwolf is of course direct opponent, and yeah. But yeah, tomorrow is gonna be the issue. If there are maybe just 7 or 8 players joining, but I have a big TM Cup match, then like I'm losing many points in the knockout. I mean, if we only start with 7 or 8 players in the knockout, then directly the very first rounds are already super crucial. Yo, GG. Good that you deny Fredwolf and Taranto some points for the season. I'm not sure how many of these players are playing BTC tomorrow. Are you playing BTC, Molle? I mean, having then Taranto, for example, getting free victory, that would be like super bad. Like he gained so many points on me. Over 250 are registered, yeah. Okay. Oh, Sliders, go on. You can do that. I trust in you, Sliders. 9. Sliders was sliding. Wait, Friedwolf does a cut. Aha. Sliders is going safe. We check Friedwolf. Is he surviving it? Oh, that looks good. Does it? Oh, he survived it. That was so close, but he survived it. With that, it's a GG to Friedwolf. Since when is Friedwolf banned? Friedwolf already left. Also there is apparently one Discord channel where they meet again. For voice chat. Okay. Also for me it would be good if Tarantu is not making it now. The knockout, when I especially saw how many points we got for that knockout, that hurted me so much. Like, it was already a bit annoying that I got knocked out by 2/10 on the one pace map, just because I didn't train it. And that it was pretty easy to get much further if I didn't get knocked out there. But it was hurting so much when I saw the point distribution. Like 15, 12, what was it then, 9, 6, and I got only 4 points, while you got 15. Like, I could have also not participated, like, these 4 points, they don't matter then. Like, 5th place was basically worth nothing. It was like the worst possible I could got, or 6th place, or whatever I had, like, it was so bad. And the thing is, like, literally, if I got through that map, it would have been so possible to get into the final. Because due to this ice map, there were always very yak rounds. So you basically only had to drive safe in the ice map and you would have reached the final. I mean, Sliders basically showed that you could have done that. There were so many points missing, from possible 12 down to 4, because of 2/10. But yeah, the main issue will be tomorrow. I don't know if I have a match in Big TM Cup. And then I cannot play. That's also the reason why I didn't train now, because I have to, of course, look the Big TM maps, and I don't even know if I still have a chance after that. But since this knockout point system is the way it is, I can also basically not play it. Because, like, if I get 4 points or 0, it's like literally not a big difference. Like, it depends so much which tracks you will get. Oh, I completely didn't look. Taranto didn't win. Sliders won. Yeah. I mean, Sliders is of course also dangerous for me because he got that good position in the knockout. But I think over the long term, when I then learn the tracks at some point, I have a good chance against him, I guess. But when I think this, is this also during Christmas, New Year and so on? Is it also happening on those Friday and Saturdays? Because there are some days where I'm really not sure if I want or can play there. Such seasonal cups are always a bit tricky, even though the days itself are not that bad. Friday and Saturday I have no competitions at 20 o'clock, so that fits pretty well. But yeah, I will visit friends again over New Year's Eve as usual. Okay, we have the GG here. So then let's